What's up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Dan.
It's the sweetest dad in the world.
Oh man, this video has been going really viral, touching so many millions of people, and we'll put the link down below, guys, so you can take a look.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you. Well, tell them the story first. Then I got a question for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
So there's a dad in Portugal, and he's basically like Dad of the Year. Everyone's like, "You are so awesome." He built a harness, or he and maybe another company helped him build a harness where it allowed his child who's disabled, mentally disabled, to be able to stand. And he actually tied his foot to his son's foot, and they're playing soccer or football. Football. You know, we're gonna get killed for saying soccer, and the son is so ecstatic. It's literally lighting up his entire face and his soul, and just like the joy are bringing people to tears.
Right. So let me ask you this.
Sure.
You saw the video.
Yeah.
Now, I know personally you have some daddy issues.
Yeah.
Did you cry?
I did not. You did not cry at
Whoa.
this video.
You didn't cry
hold
at this?
on. This one, I didn't cry.
Wow.
I was very touched because especially in countries outside of the US, soccer is like a religion to them.
Yeah.
So for a child to be, it's kind of like here, like, you know, you let a kid throw a baseball who maybe can't even pick up a baseball.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they love it. It's ingrained in them. So to see that was very awesome. I did not cry at this video.
What did you cry at?
There's another video, this week there's been a lot of viral videos of children who are very touched.
Right.
The Coldplay one.
Oh, okay.
The autistic kid at a Coldplay concert that his parents brought him to, and they taped him, and he was, I was actually at a cafe and I watched that, and I had to be,
Because I mean, you cry whenever the dad stuff comes up.
That one wasn't about the dad though. That wasn't like.
But the parents took him to the concert.
Yeah, but yes, but it's what I'm saying is I cry when there's a parental thing. It could be mom or dad.
Oh, okay.
So there's a parental thing.
You got mom and daddy issues.
It's not an issue. See, this is what people don't understand. Why is it an issue if I show emotion? Why?
No,
Why is it an issue?
I'm not saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Reason I say that is I'm not saying that it's like an issue.
Okay.
I'm saying is that
it's a thing.
There's a thing that you have with your parents where you're like whenever the dad or the mom I guess and I didn't know about the mom thing.
Right.
I used to only think that you had a thing for the dad thing because the reason I thought you had that is because you know you grew up you have a weird relationship with your father, and whenever you saw that anywhere displayed. You would get emotional.
You would think that.
That's what I mean by issue. I don't mean issue in a bad way. I understand. I just mean like there's something going on.
I totally understand. Because usually people are like, oh, there's dad issues or whatever.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I just get very emotional in parent-kid situations, certain situations where there's certain emotions involved. Like, for example, like those reunion videos where the Marine comes home.
Yeah, no, everyone gets emotional about that.
Oh, yeah, you cried at that, right?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, you gotta
say anything.
Dude, I was sitting at a cafe too.
Nah, everyone was sitting at a cafe wiping non-existent tears
away.
Oh my gosh. But you cry at some weird stuff.
I cry at some weird stuff.
I'll tell you guys this. We were watching, what was that movie?
Come
Back to Vegas?
No. It was the How to Think Like a Man.
How to Think Like a Man, Part 2.
Yeah. That's,
We were watching that in theaters. And afterwards, this guy comes up to me. He's like, hey man, were you crying too? I'm like, at what part? At what part should I be crying? When Kevin Hart rented a luxury villa?
No.
What part am I crying
at? The proposal part.
Oh my god.
That also makes me cry. So proposals and parents, daddy, mommy, kids thing. Yeah. I can't, I don't know, man.
You're an emotional mess.
But this one, it did not make me cry, even though it was so touching. Because I could see the joy. It was genuine. It's not like it wasn't genuine. It's genuine. I mean, the kid, I guess they can't stand it. He doesn't have the use of his legs. So the father, I would like to have seen like the dad try to kick the ball with it, but I know, but it would have been cool to see the father like try to like run with him. I don't know.
I mean, it's just a very sweet story. I love it because right now, you know, often you hear about, because today is a day of bad news around the world. You know, this time, by today I mean this time, where you hear a lot about like, you know, kids getting left behind by parents who are dropping out of cars or
being abducted,
you know, all this stuff. And it's really nice to hear about like a family that treats each other so lovingly, and the father going to the extent that he went to make his son feel as normal as he can, which is very touching.
Definitely. Dad of the Year.
All right, guys. Well, let us know your thoughts on this story. Thank you for watching. See ya.
Later.